Yo ayefo said ye modika enya nente dada Nyansapo yeguso a ene ya sante mampon kontonchi ebu hi ekuma nana eno no enya asem ketra kra na ubepia no ma Daasebre Osei Bonsu otoso mienu na finhia a etoso aduonu nwotwe se ne maame wo no ba ta fasa asiso ena afi we bedi asante mampon akonya no so finhia aduonu enum eno no de bo baako ekum no maame nu eniyi wakasa efa ne mienu nyina aboma wo sha enye asem ketra ewo asante mampon ene ne mpatemu na se de yedi ka aka ama munim se de Nyansapo esi yi edwumadi ede fa no yentimi emedwumadi bia se abra bakwasem kakra efa ohempopro te se no yentimi empone ho kakra emfa mamunti ebehwe na afi yedi ho nkomo kakra ne yedi kakra yinim no ede atoto to form akọ wotwe Daasebre Osei Bonsu otoso mienu a oye mampon hini a sedie edin a ne maame ene neja wo no won mo de to no any Saint Oswald Jima Kese eno ni din a yede eto no na akonwa ene ahini nti ene obenya Daasebre Osei Bonsu a wotoso emienu no yenhwe Daasebre Osei Bonsu se uhwemu a na chese botase bretu adehye ebusua no enum ewa asante mampon no enum ena ofura nkra ne echiremu anasa abakwasem chiremu kakra na ohimpopo yi wo no afe apem ahankunu aduasa enwotwe bronya bosome no da na etoso aduasa ba kwa anasa de ne twatro kra wo mu ena wode ewo opanyini a nkakra omaame a wo no a ye friend say marriagema na waben ewo nwumasuo mu ye kase obi aben a tingresi boni be kase na oye educationist a na waben ye pa enam sai no so ama opanyini ye a ye friend say Saint Oswald Jima Kese wamfana disua wamfana ani agro kwa mfanto foma obomodin eso na sene kopem se wo ba de ankasa tonsa ede efre omame marriagema sese so hwa ba de yeduye mampon hina ankasa Daasebre Osei Bonsu ena oba edwanumu na enye asempe 20 wo ba yi a ye gimtate ye ni egusua na ye koyenim esua ade kakra enso ede afa ho Daasebre Osei Bonsu nyame eya adom sede me kano no ema omami na waben onwumasuo nti wamfana disua amfa ni agrokra na niwu echia na woto anana monse dro no obenya oba ifense Janet Dorothy na eno ena ofa ne se ne hokania eni wona esi na asu ne maame anemu se ne maame osaye ne hokania wabo ne papa owura Janet Dorothy Jima Kese a eno ene Daasebre Osei Bonsu ono ankasa ne twetwemuto hokania eno no enye asem ketra kra wa na chiribramu atese wonfa ne eni agrokra ewo ekonomo se uhwemu a na tese enkra ne chirima na wo mama eni emema eni mbinum so a nyesi boni beka se wa adopt wa shada fa wo mo se wono ankasa ne yafumu ma wo mo nwumasuo mu ani bibia mu ama wono etimi akọ enkanye na ne yira America na asemi Nana Mary Jima Kese Dr. Kennedy hom pamcho mamu fikura Dr. Nana Mary Jima Kese were principal medical officer and HSA enye asemputrakwa National Insurance Trust Mitchell Social Security and National Insurance Trust Hospital ewo enkran company emmantemwa eno so ehu adisua kakra wasi hu edifa na yire hu eno a chese waboa na kwaniasa enyina sopa na yenhwe ni nwumasuo mankasa na yenwuremu na yenko yenim wo afe apem ahankono aduanan enumnumu ene betu dwa se Daasebre Osei Bonsu satemo Saint Oswald Jima Kese wo she ni nwumasuo ase kra atese middle school na eno ewo kumase ena ohyase a ne enya asemketo enkra me de abakwasem no echiremu a na gese santen ni otumfo se Osei age my grandpa otoso mienu wono ankasa na baso bode ya na enyi bemi kan se scholarship a yede emma mofra ene wo ma sabio wonu eni bia anase omu nimdie ne nso a womu adesua no sikase nti no egidi eso na sene emma wode etoaso eko nusuku a na eno no enye asem keto awoto aso eko nanim eko Prempeh College eno ewu kumase ya ema eno no okoi ekwe ordinary and advanced level certificate eno no ye afe apem ahankono aduonum ennan edibesi afe apem ahankono aduonum ensia ansa na woto aso na wakọ nanim ewusua pon kese ba ko a ewo oman Ghana Meche University of Ghana ha Daasebre Osei Bonsu ena ote na pake mu a wo yi nkache nkakra yede ne eba no ahenie fata na ankasa se enne wo hwe ne nsa so egudie momien hwe asa ne kakra wo dada no kakra na chese eno no Daasebre dada no kakra dia na yese ye betro so ese de make no wo wie ni O level no certificate na Appiah na hankro aduonum ennan ni Appiah na hankro aduosia no no oto aso ekosua point friends University of Ghana Legon and Camping Mantem eno mu no tumi kobo modern ekowie wo afe apem ahankono aduosia ensia na wonya abaso bode Bachelor of Arts BA Economics no political science and modern political science and the modern history eno so na enye asempetro a nyina mu ko wiye afe apem ahankono eni aduoso no a Daasebre ye bo na baso se Bachelor of Law LL eno so onya abaso body kese ewuma na no enye asempetro University of Ghana hodoma afe se wo hwemu a Ghana hanmu no obi be ye mranim a ye frɛ no emma ye kase he was called to the bar eno no afe apem ahankono aduowotwe na eno no onya abodin kan se barrister in law atese emremun and solicitor ewo Supreme Court of Ghana na eno so bo court batan kese pe wo man Ghana ha eno so no na enye asempetro akra this already Daasebre na chese ehumasuamu no wetintimman oyosin pitim prim wa ben wo dosuko amemuma ebon kura asabi ekusabi nkonto wotene pampan a enye asempetro Daasebre eguso achese dwabonase a na wote apakemu abra yede ne ho abakwasem kakran so totofomo ama ebi enei obi eye akwada na obi a wonnimu te se ono so ebenya bie na fi watie amanema atimi akọ enkan kra ave yenhwe na yenwremu na yewie enwomasuam kakra yi yemra ne public life say kra na brabo eni ade etie after say na say echire ya okọ school we ni nyina ewie no say na ekokusiye emare mfi say Daasebre nkani echirema obey assistant account officer ewo Legon branch of Ghana Commercial Bank ewo 1966 ne Appiah na hankro aduosia ensia a wo bo modin edi ni medi yi pa achese nkrani chema na eso anipa ho fama eni etunwa che ho huma na enye asem ketwa eno achi no be assistant clerk Parliament of Ghana assistant clerk oko oman Ghana me ahye bidwafia ye ka clerk a wonu so dibre no ena form kra panyini abedi akire eno no ewo efie honoma eno so ase afe apem ahankono aduoso tu afe apem ahankono aduoso mienu se wo hwe ba bia yedua na je se eye asante mampon oba ahema mampon kontonchi ebu a ehi ekoma enana eno no nana eja koma dufi nana eja koma dufi asante mampon hema nana eja koma dufi eno no oha oba ahema so no ahini no ne ohema ne fata na nkasa ewie ebusia ye toaso ewo awakwasem ni enti clerk ni mu makan 1970 to 1972 eno echi no otoaso ema woko nani higher administrative responsibilities ana eno no wo chese woko nani ma no afi eno echi no University of Science and Technology satemo no na UST ansakra na echi yi eba abaye Kwame Nkrumah University of Science and Technology obaye assistant registrar afi apam ahankono edioso emienu numwa na enu no ahofama eni edumaden eni etunhuache Daasebre Osei Bonsu satem saint Oswald Jima Kesi wode emma ye no emma na eduma na eso anipa afi apam ahankono edioso emienu a na ese enye asemketwa ewo Daasebre dada no kakra ma yenhwe na na asam nso hia pa adan ho saka kra na fe wa kire se kwa no aten mma he nkɔ yanim ɛwɔ hɔ no nti ye kɔ yanim dia ɛne na yɛ nso yɛ toa so na yɛ de free ha enti sɛ de medika ɛde tu dwa no adwumaden ahofama ne atumu akyɛ honhomu ɛnyɛ asɛm ketwa ɛwɔ University of Science and Technology oba hema ɛna sɛ de medito monim no ɛno nso eguso a wɔne ne mpanyimfoɔ wɔn abɛduru dwa bonase nana ɛgya akoma dufie asante mampon hema ɛno nso wɔne ne dom ɛna wɔn mu edika no ɛna de wɔn wantran sekomu sɛ de ɔhene ɛtena apakan mu no wantran sekomu ɛno no asa wo hu a aya na ade da nso wɔ ahema ɛne ahene ho ba ko nso ne sɛ ahema no wɔn mo ɛwɔ ade bi ayɛ sɛ papa a yɛ de bu ejamu da chi bia ebependi pa na de amamo na ɛno no ya na soso aya na yɛ de edi wɔn monim ɛde ɛkyerɛ sɛ ɔba ahema ɛba yɛbɛsua ho ade ɛwɔ hɔ ɛsoso pa na no yɛ kyerɛ mu ɛwɔ nyansapo edwumadie so san sɛ sane na badwemba sɛ afena yie no wɔhene ba sɛ ya na edi animu a English boni baka say it serves as security, it serves at war, yeah. I say fesuo, I say bambo, artist ye de bo ohene ho ban ya. Ansa na ubenya kwanye na wawuramu aduru ohene ho anasa na ho no. They say ye makwan e ma fe we yi ne die. Nti na abehu na ohene bi atrase a anya hwe ne ubenya mamu abesi du enum wofa anasa be enum wofa na fi obi aso afana no musa pepepe ne hu Daasebre Osei Bonsu wo bayi eno nso edi animu adehye ehu asrafo ahemfo ananom binom afentwene kafo nso e de from no eno kwasem ne pa agro ne so atwene ebi so kwabanane na kwabanane so edi akira wonum ebuma eno nso enye asem ketwa yensan kwai na yenkoto so megidi se okwado na eyewde abakwasem na yegusu ayede emanoan yeto so na yakoyenim obeye said the medical no academic directorate registrar no na enye asem ketwa registrar's office afe apema hankono aduosun num no dikosi afe apema hankono aduosun enkono num a eno so jimdwumadi mampo hene kontonchi ebuohi akomana na Daasebre Osei Bonsu nya ba betena sɛ de adofo ni ntini dwetwuru eno mbeba na wo nso abema na kwa aba ɛwɔ hono ne ma remfi na ma no guso American say he is the second command ɛwɔ asante mantema wotumfo Osei tutu eni na si okrawre ni brawe ngoma so sɛ woni wono ma wono Daasebre Osei Bonsu eno hwɛ akyi sɛ sante hene na odi dwumadi a eno no so dibre ba ko enwa ema ore emfi ewo ehono waben ehomasuam bibia mapomden eba mpuntudwuma yensisi adan eba maka ngomasuam ba yarehwe ene ade a ebre ma ekwan samni oba hema nso no nana a wono eye mampon hema nana eja akoma dufi asante mampon hema no wono nso na aba di na egwen efekeke asante mampon hema de no kwasemi oba ho fe hwenenu ama ene ne densinkra no se de yesi atwa na efata no akono keke aje se o ma ba hema hini no eye fekeka se wo yo hini na oba hema se tawachi a na sempuntudwuma nko ani ye yonko a ma remfisa asante mampon no abakwasam kirem a ahini ne nkyesa nenso oba yeye one ne hema no we de omotimi atena so ache fisia aduonu enuma enya asamketo
Sarah Ben Smith ene dey uma edi asida e mawo wonka wode ma ye nyina titire en monyama wode ahye yen se ankran se ebusua se oman yada wase ede ma eye mpanimfo enkwa ene wa hoden titire ne yanga se na ma bohene Daasebre Osei Bonsu otoso mienu ya ena yade tra konyo mfie aduonum nie ena afi wada romanti eye na woda toso eduo twemiensa erade ade was say nioma pa nyina wo nche de friba yade was wadom a wode adom no ene ade hye abusuan mfie atwem bebre erade ade was de ma ne hokafo ni ne abusuan nyina enso odom foi yade eye nananu trakonwa ene adehia esom no ene ne ye adwuma nyina yade wase ede won hye wonsa owura ye go so asre wa hoden wo bambo ene wo mua ɛde ma Daasebre ɛwɔ mfia ɛda n'anim yɛbɔ mpa yɛsrɛ wadaroma eputuo ahoɔden kwatenti ahoɔden wɔ mu ɛne nyame hyira ɛde ma ɔno ne mampɔma nyinaa nyame dɛɛfoɔ yɛto nsa frɛ wo ɛwɔ ɛnɛ afahyɛ a yɛdie mu ebio yɛkɔ so asrɛ sɛ awurade nti w'ani mfama ma afahyɛ ɛnyɛ deɛ de animtiɛ ne ado bɛba mampɔman ɛne Ghana bɛn nyinaa so yɛsɛ sɛ bi wɔdom mmorosoɔ no gu ɛne ɔsoro bosuo gu ɔman Ghana so
Sure. What do you say? Sure. If I will send you, sure. If I will send you, sure. I will send you, sure. To send you, sure. I will send you, sure. I will send you, sure. And I'm here to make up with you. The son said, what I want to hear, man, to go in a couple, more than assassin, and the shine on your phone, sir. It was so full, Crabo, Obiao, O baby, that's all banana no more best. And ye need to maybe to say, I want my assassin, so I see a framo, ye catch them all. She said, Mo and your damo, who know two for your couple. And I'm not so sure. And we never could be about, and then a blue monana say, Bonsu, but also you, a person, but then my men had a 20 feet. Nano, who do my painting, Nyama Bomai, and they are. Yeah, Ninti, Aya Huwawa, Aya Husanya, and Nintia Kamo Kaya to say, said I can Muna Mabo, Nasuma Bomai, Yabia, Yatas in Yassia. There's a Bonsu, Opportunity, or Tosu, Pensu, and then ye will be that. Say, we better have a nation, no team said to Lulu, Yabra, Nasu Jasi, and I am Wawa, sure. Rachel was from Pa, any lucrative, any chip of Pa. When the boy is able to, and I'm in a pregnancy. A new team of mine, a penny for, and I don't know, penny for. Yena, Trasia, Miss Ananunia, I saw any, I saw any, I saw Santimani, a new team, Yabakai, yes, yes, I'm Popra, or two for Yakupo. In Fiamano, and they're watching me and sa. I don't know say, what I saw one day, more Yara, I say a camel, yes, someone, and I don't know this. Sure, someone said, let me say, I told Zafra to true. Yatena Sabre, I am a penina, I saw 14 justice, I can't yet apply. Yaprosi for Yada, and the anyone now over judgment. And I know that is so. As someone said, we are could run an empire, and then the woman number so by India, who are now mobile, let me and you're from. We are moving some money, when I buy, when I buy this house, and now Yadis never to a penny move. Nana no Penina was a woman. Yasabia, you never to anyone. Who wanted to maintain us? Sure. Yes, Ramo. You know, I heard your course. I am one. You are waiting for. Mashayabo, you do a deal, the Susu, the Cradina, Tayati, and you do a deal. Santama Paso, sure. Mama Penina Paso, sure. I'm a point in Paso, sure. I am a Paso, sure. I beg you for a treasure and I'm for, and I am for, and I teach you why I put you on the Apostle. And I am Paso, sure. I bet you my father would away a man promise him. You are Paso, sure. It's we are pressing for, and I'm going to be a woman you are. They are soldier for. Who moving now, sure. Try to Mama Bonivia Cobia. Obia was in Amapaine, Nippers, one in the committee. I buy of Ayokofa or the Afa, but if Ayokofa or the Afa, when you want to die, would be a brody, Nakanoko, and you do a day in our say, and then I didn't ask for this one, that's why I didn't. Obia the walkers now with any Bushy, Obia one in a woman in the quarters are, one friend and a mutual. Yeah, Monica.
Ghana Mampanyini, His Excellency Nana Adodankwa Ekufu Ado. Danso wana fu nyina chima bakan a we danso wana fu nyina no. Tipe so da pa free SHS papa. Na waba bidu one district one factory. One constituency $1 million. ena chese waba wanu so ababede maremfi se asante mampon abakwasem ne nana adodankwa ekufu ado ankasa no aha ena na yire panyi ankasa efri ne yire panyi ankasa friend se maame ya aha ankasa na oba no free ewumsa watoa na nanom ewonse no de nenso no maremfi se amamre kwanso ne abakwasem no na senimpon ene Daasebre Osei Bonsu enti se ne Daasebre Osei Bonsu di ne finchi aduo wotwe miensa na obetena akonya sonso finchi aduo nunu a na wontime ntran kran bumpune mantem se wase umba na wo memmo no mo piafo emetia no na mfa wonu nyam emeta ndi medina enti ne enu ti ne hu ne heya wabai se Ghana mampanyini afei nase edi ne finchi aduo wotwe miensa ene ne duo nu enimu akonya so oba no oba ba chia ni enu no onu so de nsa abeto nsem na senimpon preko pe a chese enu fibie ni ho a eneye nya ne nte se ne ba panyini a woni sa wo bayi wonu no ono kra wo se adwumadi ase bia enye asem ketwa ewo no mo eti se de ka de atodwa ne ba woni sa obayi wonu no enya ne nte se odwumadi ase ono so beba enti enye nwanwa mehu se obi ba wono ena waba ede enije abeto Daasebre Osei Bonsu ese ne papa preko pe na from kra ne papa wosaye ne nana eno no na yesi hanso chema untumi no woni asante mantem so afo Simon Semensa na na dodanko ekufu ado wono ba ya asante mampon hema wono so no na adu no so a wono ba na wono aba bechia no ewo eho no a enye asenketo kwa na eja akoma dufie na eja akoma dufie sante mampon hema wono mba bechia no eno so eno Simon Semensa wo mu ayo ko wo mu ndi bitim bubu ndi e di achema na fo amadu ntimi twemu da mere kakra ayefo bantema amrashi bidwani owura asenso boachi wodumunyamfo wono so na aboni kintemu a wote wono ne dwumadi wono so eba ase a enya asempeto ese nyinti na dwitwu raba pa e ma remfi se sa media bebe ya duo no no ese na na danko akufu ado ba e wakwa akwachia nananom tine wo se wono so de aniti ekonom koma na kwa banti se no asante mampon ba hema na na aja koma dufie wono ena sisi hunu wono ko na fe Daasebre so migidi se wono emu ntimi amakwa na obetubofo ama wono nso akọ na wo makwa akọ magana mampanyi na danko akufu ado ene ne do me ba no akoma wono akọ ba hema ena sisi a wachia ewie na okọ no
Yo, aya Daasebre na bripono ena edruha awomo ema Ghana mampani na dodankwa akufado akwaba na nana etakuma tifie awotosumie no eye mapon man hima wone nana no hima no enso na edruha wana ti eye nana no manim awodomo ebema akwaba Eguso awadama akwaba na media ebe so se mo position ho ye ebe so mo adia Ghana mampani aya mama Mampong, my dear. I can't see a car. Yami Minister.
Daasebre oma omone soa na akopranete mpentenkwa atidia bobrim yati udia na ya bobrim awuna bobrim Daasebre na Osei Bonsu na mampon hene ona ho yesa bobribigu antrefo anipasem ani Asantumai Sia Hene, Oya Berma Asantumani for Fokutre, Oya Berma Adai Echianana, Oda one water song Asantine, Oya Berma a song, Ochirikama Anunoso, Oya Berma a receipt Asantumai Sine, Oya Berma a shot. I'll take it as so. Oh, ya perma procura pa, anado. I'll got your hair, wash, more, you are fearful.
Nana Adodan Kwakufuado, the Chief Justice, His Lordship, Kwesi Enim Yeboah, Minister of Works and Housing, Honorable Asenso Boache, the Ashanti Regional Minister, Honorable Simon Osei Mensa, Mimampo Mai, Mimamunyina. A very good afternoon to you all. I wish on this historic occasion to welcome you all to the Deba of Chiefs and the people of the Asante Mampong traditional area for the celebration of the 25th anniversary of my installment as Mampohene and the occupant of the silver stool of the Asante Kingdom, as well as my 83rd birthday. My journey as Mampohene began in September 1996, and it wasn't all that smooth at the initial stages. But with the help of the Almighty God, the great ancestors of Mampong, and the loyal elders of the stool, I have endured all the obstacles that came my way. The occupation of the Mampong paramount stool, and for that matter, the silver stool of the Asante Kingdom, is undoubtedly an enviable position and has suffered litigations in recent past to the effect that none of my immediate 15 predecessors was able to reign for more than 20 years. It is upon this fact that I consider the celebration of my 25 years reign as Mampohene very important, as it will go a long way to declare to the world and Mother Ghana the joint efforts of Nananum and the good people of Mampong in streamlining the traditional affairs of Mampong Mine and breaking the bad record distasteful record of frequent deposition of Mampong paramount chiefs. Mampong has witnessed steady progress in both the traditional realm and in the socio-economic sector under my leadership. I couldn't have served my Mampong mine, Asante mine, and Ghana in this glorious manner without the assistance of God the Almighty and the constant support in diverse forms of the same people I serve, especially the occupant of the golden stool of Asante Kingdom, Otumfuo Setutu II, the Asante Hene. Otumfuo, I shall forever remain grateful to you. It is also important to acknowledge with appreciation the support and cooperation of the members of Asante Mine Council, Nananum, and the people of Mampong traditional area, and heads of the various departments and institutions in Mampong. Without your assistance, my reign as Mampong Hene couldn't have reached this far. With regard to the various political regimes which have governed the country since my installment, should also be acknowledged and appreciated for granting some of the requests I presented about the needs of my people. I am grateful for the fact that those requests that were granted have brought Mampong this far in terms of socio-economic development, thereby giving the people some level of hope and satisfaction. I therefore wish to encourage Nananum and the people of Mampong to support any political regime to govern the country successfully, regardless of the political affiliation. Ghana requires the collective efforts of you and I to develop beyond its current state, and we should bear in mind that a prosperous Ghana will benefit all its inhabitants. In commending the current regime, Nananum graciously join me in commending the current regime for the measures instituted to curb the spread of the COVID-19 pandemic. We are all witnesses to the laudable and great selfless efforts of our dynamic president, President Akufo-Addo, in curbing and nibbling it in the bud, the pandemic. President, we and Nananum over here in Mampong Mine do appreciate your efforts. Kindly don't relent. Keep it up. For ultimately we shall triumph over that horrible COVID-19. Concerning the other developments, I also commend the current regime for honoring its promise of instituting the free senior high school policy. A lot has been said about that, so I don't need to dwell deep into what has transpired vis-a-vis the implementation of the senior high school policies. The only thing that I can assert over here is my Mampong Mine and Nananum, education is now paramount in the world. And Mampong cannot live in isolation. So together, join me and let all our great-great-great-grandchildren and grandchildren and daughters and whatnot make use of the educational avenues created by our current president. Now concerning the burning issue of employment for the youth. Briefly speaking, Mampong Mine elders and myself, we've thrown the gauntlet to the current Mampong as municipal assembly, we have assured them we are ready. And indeed, we have implemented availability of large tracts of land, ready, free of charge. We won't touch anybody, we won't charge anything. Assembly, come make use of those lands so that numerous and countless youth who are just malingering about can make use of the land. This is a challenge that we threw over to the assembly. Our dynamic MCE, we're still waiting for your response. Thank you. And then in connection with the role of Nananum in the socio-economic development of Ghana, please, my Nananum, you are all aware. I've been harping on this. We can't live in isolation. We've got to embark upon economic development and also delve deep into the implementation of all governmental policies vis-a-vis economic and sociological developments. Whether it's been initiated by our assembly members or not, Nananum, on our part, let's do what we can to assist the ongoing governmental economic development. Nananum, we should always be mindful of the oath we took to emulate the exemplary leadership of our great ancestors and ensure that all that were bequeathed to us are well protected. For the institution to remain, that is chieftaincy, relevant to the people we lead traditionally, we should not only complement government efforts in the socio-economic development of our dear nation, but to constructively criticize its policies that are not acceptable to our people. As traditional leaders, we should be swift in identifying political and other issues that have the potential of generating violence in our communities and institute appropriate measures to resolve them quickly. In conclusion, anniversary celebration is not all about merrymaking, but also a moment to assess one's performance for appropriate strategies to be implemented to improve the results attained already. My elders, both Nananum Queen Mothers and both Nananum, who occupy all our ancestral stools, and I, as your leader, will do the assessment for the necessary actions to be taken in the foreseeable future. Ladies and gentlemen, your support in diverse ways will again be needed in the ensuing years. Let us use this occasion to rededicate ourselves to the positive cause of our forefathers and pray to the Almighty God, Utredi for strength and wisdom to guide us in our genuine endeavors for Mampomine to reach its zenith in terms of development. And here, before I conclude, my honorable and personal, very personal president, I'm using the adjective personal in that Mampomine through Botase, you are our precious Akonta. Now let me give you my hand. As a blessing in disguise, I've got in my right hand here an outline, or maybe I should classify it as a resume of developmental requirements, infrastructure-wise, etc., etc., emanating from my MCE, Municipal Chief Executive, and of course, our Assembly, that I should humbly and graciously draw your attention through your dynamic ministers to assist Mampomai. You have been doing it. And we know, we firmly believe it. No one needs to convince us that Akonta, by the end of your tenure, you would have literally completed all our wishes that we've enumerated over here. So I've endorsed and signed the outline request for and on behalf of the local governance system and institutions here, and I'll graciously hand it over to my chairman to be handed over to Nana Hima, so that during the break, Nana Hima will undoubtedly put it in your car to remind you whenever you go to Accra. On behalf of Mampomai and elders, our illustrious president, we do appreciate and dutifully welcome you. Welcome, sir. Wanuamu fisi ya dewa mai Ghana mashe nisa wabuaye dada mwa hunu asphalt mwa hunu school dine mwa hunu wei afre kura de court dan kura waye no kane no court dan ba ye ya de plans ne be kire me hwe ye ana me jaso ni se nana na wa hwe plan ni ye na me se da bi o wo se hwe mu na hwe ni ye me ko hwe ya sa ko fa plans a ye see court down first na mo upper 6 1960 me ni odi awuo president Kofo ne ye nyina ne na Mpempe college sa mra 1960 dan e see ye no ya ko fa plans abase ye be see court fofora ya sa ko fa cockroach plans na bi na ba etare form ya kwa nam ko ye wura chief justice ho sa mra nso na mitiri ye mi gina ho ma National House of Chiefs, legal council. Yedi palms law, menano mienu. Was a Coco Busa Maya, say a best sanwa. And Penny and Palm, see a Coco Drobi call president office. Samuel and Cram, no bomb, or no one, I'm cross or Bakumas and I'm some common pong. We do Kojan office up, Obedria, Che was a mason. And that caught down Adana Borsa, you see. Etiania Chief Justice, I will free school. I say, I had no call no man for Mamma. I got Padia Bakwa, Midimudini, a German no. Timomus and Mayania Chief Justice. None your Tosubium, made the Kratabi, no one for her. Messin made the Mama Yanian and Nahima. No, they are saying, no, they are saying, you will answer. Say, walk. And someone assembly, person, you were Nyabo to the kind of Nina mine. And son, I sabi, what Jagana, you matter from no. Nina, my bonnet of our. Ye will GDA say you were obey our mind and walk right. What 50 years said that. In person, Boom would in Marco, worry. If you will GDA so obey our mind. Ye we any chat one say, made it to none morning. And a mere man for this year. Munina Munim says, good dear. She could some dear at Damakoma. So I didn't tell me some more. And I'm Suku, I'm my teacher, or my mission, woman. To school the infants and friend Yagro. Or my Panini, I used to go my free SHS. And Crawford can was a double feeding, and your feeding, tracks at the school, me, you call me and say, a fire home, Mampo Mamua, Masamo, will be a funny back and go school. Now I call when your SSS in be. Miss Timubium, and can come more my duffel and Mano Mampoma, will be a more modern Sunday back. One young or tree, a young crew will feel crab there, but modern SSS in Unkobi. Now you will my penny said, a free 1 year to school assembly hear me ye. A whole dining near money I didn't know. You are I dear you are. You run at OCC, Washington, the friend will get fun. One as you can in our sentence, I bind the Amano, Roguso, OCC. Intimina nanum near this year. Me am an anum. Suku the Amamu Fanny Agro, Moncoso, Namunya Wambas of mine. na nananum so me ka kyerɛ ɔmo sɛ ya hwɛ bɔ dada ya wi ata so ya man de sɛ ne ya nananum bɛɛ ti mogya ne mfifire na ɔmo pam ayɛ no yɛn nananum a ti wo sɛ ya so so yɛ mfa dufudeɛ ɛnsɛe no ya bɛhwɛ ɔmo ani so yie minim sɛ mo atete ne sum mu ne nneɛma yɛn nana ketewa baako adufudeɛ ɛne apɛsɛ minya no na ɔmo yɛ galamsey akwasi dɛ mo mara himfie mo hwɛ so wɔte hɔ a nananum nyinaa boa me wɔkɔ yɛde foforɔ aba enti mo agyapadeɛ deɛ yɛbɔ ho ama abdeɛ baa ama mo yɛmpini mo obiara ma ha ɛmɛsɛ nananum ɛne adehyeɛ yɛnhyio nti mampɔman mede otwe deɛ mpɔ da mu nyinaa ase mo nana madu aduɔwɔtwe ne mmiɛnsa na me nananum sɛ yɛnwie adwuma na afei kura ne afiti aseɛ nti mo sɔ mu yi a mete so mɛtematena na makɔ so no masom mo meyi otwe deɛ mpɔ hyia yɛ nyinaa
ayefo bakwasem no so hwa we ni fahene ani kuntini ma asante man anya asante petro ndwumadi awudi ne boa amamre ene abakwasem mu na hwa wo yewisi ahene eboa ema otumfo poku ware to ananum ekura no etimi sie na nase gya no kwa fefefe eno ne nam so ma wo sa boa ye ema otumfo se tutu to so mienu afia pema hankra de konkron no wo sa eboa ema obedi asante hene a enam so amene mampon akonwa no e silver stew eno no enso ye nche no so ewe na ahwefo yemfa ensia ebre emma yekwan medin eni abusuapani Bonsu etumi Nyansapo dwumedie me chiro YouTube ene wo ya no subscribe no like no share no jai comment e de amai sene be ya afimpimienu ene adunuminu ene ma nyina be kama e de amai ma mu nyina mo ene yehwe oden ahene wa medin eni abusuapani Bonsu